Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. Welcome to another late night tool catechism. Today we're going to do a used tool review. These are reviews of tools that I like that are discontinued or obsolete or sometimes still available, but it's stuff that I recommend and that I like. Today we're talking about the DP1550 Ridgid drill press. No longer available. There seems to be decent parts availability to this. If you've watched my channel, you know that I bought this some time ago because I didn't think I would find the big fancy Delta I wanted, and then pow, next thing I know, one falls in my lap. So this guy has been sent along to Mrs. J here in her shop. We did a saw stop video here too. We're going to go over the things that I like about this guy and some of the functionality, and if you happen to see one of these on the marketplace or Craigslist or wherever, it's a good drill press. I ended up only paying $180 when I got this. I got it from a very nice older gentleman who was getting up there in age and kind of winding down. It was in his hobby shop and very well taken care of. It just has a little surface rust here and there from sitting at the top with this machine. To access your drive belts, you just got a push button on the front. It tips up like that. Up here, it has a very nice illustration, your different belt speeds and pulley position. Got 3 pulleys. 1, 2, and you adjust your speed depending on which pulleys you've got these belts on. The belts that came with it are, I believe, are original, very good condition. They run very smoothly. I like the multi-rib belts. To adjust the speed on this guy, I have these wing nuts. You loosen those up. And then you have this lever. You move this lever. It draws the motor in, like so. And then you can take the belts off as necessary, like so, and adjust your speeds to what you want. The center one here is on a pivot. You just pivot that, and then you can take this belt here. Once you get your belts into your desired locations, push your lever back, snug up your belts, and then tighten down the set screws, and you're ready to go. The motors on these are just, we've got a 1/2 horse motor, single phase, 120 volt only, 8 amps. Motors ever failing. It's a very, a simple AC motor. It should last your lifetime. One of the reasons I recommend this drill press is we've got round about 4 inches of travel, so that gives you a lot of versatility as far as drilling depth and operation. We'll move on to our control panel on the front here. We have nice storage for your chuck key right out in front here. Very easy to access. We do have a switch for a light, which is just basically a bulb that you got screwed in there. I put a nice LED bulb in here. It gives you reasonable illumination. We've got the pull out here. That way, if you've got youngsters or other people that are going to fiddle when you don't want them to, you just pull that out. Makes the switch non-usable. It's a nice, smooth running piece of equipment. It has a pretty cool built-in depth stop here. that's kind of infinitely adjustable. So if you're doing a lot of repeat drilling and need a specific depth, you set it there, and that brings it to a stop. It just sets with this nice little set screw right here. And you set it at 1 inch. Should give you round about 1 inch of travel. Another cool feature, I like to call this the soap dish. And obviously you're not going to have soap on your drill press, but you can hold a variety of whatever you may need. It's interesting, the Delta that I bought actually had one of these on it, and when I was selling Delta stuff, I would tell people to stop by the Home Depot, because you used to be able to just buy these right in store. As we work our way down our machine, we get to our work table here. We got about 1 foot wide and roughly 1 foot deep if you don't take into account it's kind of ovally. Your center hole for drilling, and we've got some nice access points for different clamps and fixtures. One nice feature about this table, if you look underneath here, if we can see it kind of all right, you have a nice clamping surface that goes all the way around this guy, making it, you know, very suitable for us that fiddle with wood, and, you know, not a bad feature if you're going to do a bit of metal work. We come around here. This is our lock for our side to side up and down motion. We'll loosen that guy up like so. And for moving our table up and down on this guy, we've got a nice crank. You can work it up and down, and move your table nicely from side to side with, I guess, a bit of cleaning and lubrication this guy needs. Then when we get below our table here, we have this set. Loosen that up. You can spin your table, or if you want to take it out. Over here we have a nice gauge if you want to do a tilt on the table. You've got your 0, 0 here. Obviously that's where we're at now. To tilt the table, the bolt you loosen here, and then you can give your table a tilt from side to side. The last cool feature I'm going to point out is I like the base on this, because you've got these little tabs out here. You can bolt this to the floor, or you can bolt it to the mobile base that I have all the iron to weld up, but have not done yet. So obviously, if you've made it to this point of the video, you are indeed an awesome person. This is a great little drill press. I recommend it. It's a good machine. Thank you for watching. Like, follow, subscribe, ring the bell, all the YouTubey stuff. Thank you. Talk to you later.